Hello, 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 my friends. Can you hear me okay? Or am I talking to myself all alone? Right, Happy? Right, Benny? Yay! I'm glad you can hear me. How are you guys doing? I'm so sorry that I missed last week's stream. There was a whole bunch of family stuff that came up, and it was better that I didn't. But I'm really glad to be back this week, and I'm really excited to be chatting with you guys again. And we're just gonna get started because I don't really want to waste time because I really hate the nether. Ha 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 ha. But I do have like some really nice enchanted pickaxes now, so we're gonna really hope that I don't die. First of all, but like I should be fine. It's just ancient debris mining, right? Yeah, it should be fine. What do you guys think? Yeah, they think I'll be fine. But yeah, I don't like going to the nether. Ah. But yeah, we're just going to do some ancient debris mining because I really want to get enough ancient debris to upgrade all of my tools. We're going to go this way. And I don't really have much... Ah! That was so petty. You guys didn't even, like, let me really get going before you just were like, no, you deserve to die. It's really rude of you. Okay. Hi, Zizi. Welcome in. So nice to see you. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing well. It feels like it's been ages since we've hung out, even though I don't think it's actually been all that long. Oh, that's fun! I'm hoping that, once I get my PC all set up and the like, I'll be able to stream on the server as well. I didn't realize there was a hole there. Haha. Yeah, because you've been, like, busy doing all these really cool, fun things, and that's awesome, and I'm really happy that you've been able to do it, but also, like, Trader. What about the friend group, Cece? What about us? I don't remember if I know I have a netherite mine somewhere, but I don't remember where. Dude, we just started and you're already posture checking me? The pettiness. The audacity. But that was fair. I was slouching a little bit. I just want to find where I've done some diggy holes before. That's probably too much of an ask, so we'll just start a new one. Ah! Okay. We just gotta get going. It's Y level 15. I'm not... Okay, this is an efficiency pickaxe, which, is really great, but also it makes me so nervous in the nether to use efficiency pickaxes, because it's like, if it goes too fast, I die. Kind of a thing, You get me? Okay, I'm just gonna, put that down for a bit. But yeah, I'm happy that you're back, ZZ. It is very nice to be able to be chatting with you again. How are things going on the server right now? People being silly gooses, or are they behaving themselves? Oh, there's no one else right now? That's crazy. I feel like since the server opened, there's constantly someone online. It's kind of nice when it's like, yeah. That's right, because Tame did the, random... You were like, oh, I need this, and he was like, Merry Christmas. Hi, Lemon Boy! It's so good to see you! We are back! It's been a little bit, but I'm really, really happy to be back here and chatting with you guys, because I've definitely missed it. If we do an award for most random gestures of... Thank you so much for subscribing. It's crazy that it's been 6 months. Oh my gosh. Wow. I feel like I need to do a little, like, celebration or something of, like, 6 months of streaming. Because I'll be so for real. I never saw myself as a streamer. Wait. Oh no, I'm almost there. Okay. I know, it's crazy, because I literally, I wasn't planning on doing any kind of streaming stuff until ever, really. Like, I had considered it when I'd started my YouTube channel, but I wasn't being super serious about it. It was more of just like, oh, if I can get this to work, that'd be cool. But then I met the wonderful Scrimpy Cat, and I was like, you know what? I might as well just give it a go. And I'm really happy that I have, because it's been a lot of fun. It has been so much fun streaming and, like, chatting with you guys. We'll see if I'm yapping today. Like, I'm curious to see if the yap will continue, because last night I was so yappy. I was recording some stuff for this world, and I just could not shut up. Like, I was like, this is gonna be a pain for me to edit, because I'm going full mumbo jumbo kind of rambling here. This is gonna drive me nuts when I go back to edit. But I don't know. I think it was just a lot of, I missed yapping with you guys. I miss chatting with my friends. Look at that. I'm a pro player. I remembered that I have blocks in my offhand that I can use. Oh, wait, you know what? I should be a 3G. Hey, I'm not on a border. Is it better to be on a border? I really don't know. Because, I mean, it's not like the border's that far away. It's like, I'm just here. Yeah. Might as well. Because I feel like a lot of people say that it's better to do it on the Minecraft border, but... Technically, yes, if you are using explosions, it's somewhat better. Interesting. I will not be doing explosions because I'm bad at blowing things up. If you've seen the episode of Relearning Minecraft where I am first going netherite mining and like ancient debris mining, you will see that my attempts to do the explosions methods fail pretty badly. You know what? I shouldn't have brought my Silk Touch pickaxe. I should have brought a different one. So I could get XP while I was doing this, but you know, hindsight is 2020, and honestly, I'll probably have to go back and grab my other pickaxe. Hi, May! Welcome in! It's so good to see you! Only 4 can start and strong. Okay. Uh-oh! Toe under, help! Help, we have a bot in chat. Banish the bot. No bots allowed. Be gone. Yay! We love Toe under, guys. Wow, there's so many yes, evil! There's silly gooses. Whoops. And then there's evil gooses. And bots are evil gooses. They're just here to yes, bonk the bot. Banish it. What was my thought? Come back, thought. I don't remember. But no, it is so nice to be hanging out with you guys again. I definitely I miss it, and so I'm really happy that it's doing it again. And ZZ, wait, is that one of your emotes? I don't think I've seen that one. I love it. That's awesome. I want to get more emotes for all the things. And I have one in mind. I just haven't had the time to do it. And then my wonderful younger sibling who made the other emotes for us has also been busy with other things, so she hasn't had a chance to help me out with it either. But it'll happen, because I want to get, you know, the one emoji that's like the fishbowl face kind of thing, where it's like really big eyes and it's all warped and distorted. Yeah, I want an emoji of my face like that, because I think it is very fitting for me. Also, I just love that. That is probably the emoji that I use the absolute most, and to have a version of my face with it is kind of peak. So, I need it. I mean, I don't need it, but I want it really badly, so it's basically a need. Okay, it's very satisfying how fast this goes, but also I'm antsy because I just wanna find the ancient debris, so I don't have to be in here for very long. What is that? Is that Calvin from Calvin and Hobbes? Fine, we will branch off this way. Oh look, it's a good thing that we did, because we found our first piece for the day! Yay. Mine now. No more, just the one? That's okay. Oh wow, there's already so much. Yay! Calvin and Hobbes is... Oh my gosh, wait, there's another one! Hello! That's lucky. Yay for me. Yeah, I love Calvin and Hobbes. My family has, a whole collection of it. Like, okay, I'm really bad at placing doing the left click while it's in my offhand. But yeah, Calvin and Hobbes is so good. Like, it's whimsy and chaos. Yes, it is Toe Ender's collection, but it is currently at not the place where Toe Ender is living, so it belongs to us. It is a we. And we've all read it multiple times. So, like, I don't know. But yeah, it is technically Toe Ender's. But the amount of times that I've reread the collection is numerous. Because it's so fun. It's so good. I read all of it. It was one of my favorites to go back and reread just because it's funny and chaotic, and who doesn't love a little bit of chaos in their lives? Bro, we would talk about it! You're such a silly goose. But that's okay. We all just need some silly goose in our life. Okay, so I need enough ancient debris to upgrade all of my gear, and I have 5 whole netherite ingots. I mean, you could argue that I was your sadistic babysitter because I was the older sister who would watch you and enforce the rules. But, you know, semantics. Maybe I should have brought a shovel. Oh well. Yeah, I already have 5 netherite ingots. My toesies almost got burnt. I have 5 netherite ingots, and I have quite a bit of gear that needs upgrading. Oh my gosh! Okay, forget it. We go up here. Am I like right underneath a lava lake or something? Oh. Well. That's unfortunate. Wait. Oh no, that's not another netherite. But I know that I've done mining for netherite before. I just have no recollection of where this mining was done. So... no, I want to go this way. So I don't know where my tunnels are to keep them kind of in the same spot. Actually, you know what I should do? I should find where I came down and mark it so I don't lose it. There we go. Now we go this way. Yeah, I for sure should have brought a shovel. Man. Because I'm one of those people who's so paranoid that if I don't dig up all the things, that I'll totally miss what I came down here looking for. But I should be fine. It should be fine. We're gonna just pretend that it's fine, like we do with everything. Okay. I had a thought. What was my thought? Come back, thought. I literally cannot remember. I don't remember what I was thinking about. I had thoughts, and they're just gone. This is a problem. I need my brain to work, por favor. It's fine, though. We're just netherite mining. Do I really need much brain power for that? Probably not. I just need to, like, stay aware enough to, like, stop the lava when it comes up, and then... It'll be fine. Everything is fine. Oh, no, my pickaxe. You know what? Actually, okay. This is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna head back real quick, and I'm gonna grab my not silk touch pickaxe, so that way I can kind of repair it as we go. And then I will also grab a shovel. You know? So I can diggy up the gravel. Yeah, we'll switch this out. I don't care. Oh, I'm gonna pick that up again. Oh, well. Whee! Up my really, squampish little... Boop. Little thing. Little... Ah! Why is the alert, like, making me jump so... Oh, I do need to hydrate, actually. I have my electrolytes right here. All y'all should hydrate, too. Oh my gosh. Hopefully that gulp wasn't too loud for you guys, because that was really loud for me. I need to be so much better about hydrating, though. Like, I forget to drink water a lot, and it is an issue. And, not an issue that I recommend having, because it makes life harder than it must be, you know? Is it not showing? Oh, wait, that's right, because I did some recording. I can turn that on in just a second. Let me just get out of the nether so I'm less paranoid about death. Once I get there, I can turn... Yeah, it is fully from me recording the last few days and totally spacing on turning this back on. There you go. Welcome back, chat. You are now officially on screen. It is there. I'm just gonna sleep because it's spooky nighttime. Gary, doing well. Oh, DBKB. I will say as much. Okay, so I'm bouncing all over the walls. My gosh. There's always, like, intimidation with starting a new season of Scrimpy Craft. And then more than that, there's, like, that worry that I'm going to not be able to balance this series with that one. And it gets just, like, really overwhelming sometimes, trying to figure it all out. But I will say that starting Scrimpy Craft, even though, like, it has been a little overwhelming for me, especially since I'm recording it and all that this season, like, it has also given me so many good ideas for this world, because I've been a little creatively stuck with this, because I just didn't know, like, how to move forward with what I wanted things to look like, and how I wanted different areas to work, and blah 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 blah. And starting the new season, and like starting to talk about more of those creative things with my friends again, has actually done so much for my excitement for the series. Not that I'm not excited for the series. I always love. Oh, hello. I love streaming it. I love recording it. Oh my gosh. But it's just, you know, your brain gets a little overwhelmed. So I'm really excited for the ideas that I do have about this, especially because a lot of them have to do with my official base. Mega base? Mega base isn't the right word. Where's my little... Oh, here it is. Excuse me, sir. I was yapping. But they have to do with, like, my mega base. Main base? Official base? Leave me alone! Oh, I'm so glad I saw that and turned around. Or I heard that, I guess. Oh, here we are. I know. I have many skill issues. But yeah, I have so many good ideas, and I'm actually really excited because I think one of these days on stream, I'll probably build out my, like... Oh, yeah, that's right! You did get the Bingus Funko! I saw that! I'm so excited for you! We love Bingus! Bingus is amazing. But yeah, I'll probably stream doing out the framing for my main base. Mega base. Base of power. Oh, I didn't grab a shovel. Oh, well. Because I'm just really excited. I have, like, some really good ideas that I'm excited to share. But yeah, so if you guys aren't aware, the Scrippy Craft SMP, one of the things in the mod pack, because it's a Vanilla Plus server, is there's these, like, little Funko Pop things that you can get of the players, and there's a couple other ones that are included in the pack as well. I personally, I'm not collecting them a lot just because I'll be so for real, I am very overwhelmed with the planning for my main base for this season, so I've just been, like, locking in on that and haven't really been focusing on the Funko things, but they're so fun. More ancient debris, yippee. They're so fun, and they're so cute. Honestly, it's kind of funny because, like, there's also, like, a mod that, like, has your corpse for when you die, for you to, like, be able to go back and get your stuff, so you're less likely to lose it. And the Funko Pops kind of look like the way that the corpses are left, which I think is kind of really funny. Like, I don't know if you've noticed this, CZ, but when you play on it, like, if you die, pay attention to this. The heads get really big and the bodies get really small. And I think it's really funny. Just because, like, I don't know, things with big heads and small bodies are just, they're just funny. They're just funny. Could I be doing this neater? Yes. But also, that's... Oh, wait, I need a... I don't know. I just don't wanna. Not today. Not today, chat. I've been... Okay, so there's just been, like, so many, like, things going on for me right now, and I'm really, really lucky to have all of them. But it has made my brain more scattered than usual, because, like, one of the things is, and I've mentioned this before, is I've been redoing my room a little bit. Not like completely overhauling it, but like, I've been painting the walls and doing wallpaper and all that stuff. And when I tell you that the wallpaper has been a battle between me and it's a battle of the wills. Yeah, yes, because I would totally burn down my bedroom where I do all of my recording and editing, and that's where I sleep and spend basically all of my time because disabled. Honestly though, I kind of am vibing with my bedroom. It's looking really nice and I really like the wallpaper I chose, but do you know what I have learned since doing the wallpaper, guys? My room, when it was getting built, because my room is in the basement of my house, so it was added on later. Like, we finished our basement after we'd been living here for a while. Shapes and colors. There's so many shapes and colors. Maybe I'll post a picture for y'all to look at it and appreciate the shapes and colors, because I do really like the shapes and colors of it. But no, my wall was not built. My room was not built level. Like, the ceiling is not level. This, like, air duct thing that's in my room is not level. And the walls are not level. Like, it's a whole mess. So doing the wallpaper has been way harder than it needed to be, just because I've been battling against every surface that like, I need to use. Oh, your Bingus Funko! No! Okay. Next time I am on the server, I tend to have a lot of tokens because I don't use them. I will make sure that I go and I look for a Bingus for you. And if I can find one, I will bring it over, I promise. Because your Bingus Funko is important. That's like... That is a big loss, and I'm so sorry. Do we need a funeral for the Bingus Funko? Or better yet, just, like, reach out to Bingus, be like, Bingus, I need you. Bingus, a creeper blew you up. Bingus, help. I haven't seen Bingus in a while. I'm really excited to hopefully interact with him and, Omi Kiwi this season. I actually haven't met Omi Kiwi, and I would really like to. She seems like a really cool person. But also I'm a wuss, and I'm intimidated by cool people. So, it's a dilemma, to be sure. Oh look, I found another one of my tunnels. Oh. Yeah, I need to get better at talking to people that I find cool, because generally speaking, they're always super, super nice, and I'm just being intimidated for no other reason besides I'm like, oh my gosh, they're cool. And I mean, like, fair, but also, I want to make more friends. You can't make friends unless you're willing to be awkward. Haha, life advice from Rez. You can quote me on that, guys. I give you permission to quote my really sage wisdom. I would rather have the quotes over the netherrack. Okay, I'm curious. What if... Oh, you're in ads? Man. I forgot about ads. I need to set up a warning for ads, actually. That's a good reminder. I'm going to write that down. We pause for ads. For now, at least. No, 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 no. We don't laugh at the people in ads. That's rude. No laughing at people in ads. I need to write that. Okay, there's several things that I need to do. Set up clip command. Set up ad alert. Set up bot to promote friends when they pop in. There's several things that I want to set up on Twitch, and I just haven't because of a lot of things, and I'm hoping that it'll be a little bit easier to do once I'm on a PC, because I'm not gonna lie, I struggle. I am not the most tech savvy person, in case y'all couldn't tell, but the setting up the Twitch stuff particularly is just hard for my brain for some reason. So I'm really hoping to get it set up so like I can alert people for ads and stuff, because like ads, there's not really a way to avoid ads on Twitch that I have found. That I might be wrong on saying that. But yeah. Anyways. On the bright side, we're not doing anything like super action intensive, so people aren't going to be missing much when they get sucked into the ad rooms. Yay! More ZZ! We happy to have ZZ back. What was I talking about before you said that you had ads? I don't remember. I know that I was talking about something that I was like, oh, I'm gonna yap about this because I want to. And I don't remember what it was. Anywho, you know what I am gonna yap about? Dinosaurs. Now, there's a reason for this, and the reason is there's actually several reasons for this. One is a fun fact about me, is I really love, no, not the Grubs in Hollow Knight 2. What? No, we're talking about dinosaurs. I really love dinosaurs. I don't know a ton about them. I would like to know more, but I love dinosaurs. Okay, they speak to me. I don't know why. But dinosaurs. And so one of my favorite books and movies of all time is Jurassic Park. And this is connected to what I actually want to talk about, but I'm getting sidetracked because I can't talk about dinosaurs without thinking of Sam Neill. And I'm I was so devastated. I still am so sad that he passed away. Like, and my heart absolutely goes out. Oh yeah, you've started playing Hollow Knight? I haven't played Hollow Knight, I'll be honest. I would like to. There's a lot of games that I would like to play just to like see if I would like them. And I just haven't had the chance to, for mostly because I get distracted. That's 90% of it. I have access to the games through like people in my family. I haven't played them. But yeah, when my heart absolutely goes out to Sam Neill and his family. But when I say that was a rough day for me. I was so sad. But I know your Steam account is always open. I know. But, that's not a now problem. Stop distracting me with Hollow Knight! Okay, now I'm thinking about Silksong. No, I've not seen what the Grubs do. Oh, but, okay, that reminds me. So, Toeender and I used to play a lot of the, what is it, Raymond's Adventures? Hold on, let me see if I can find a picture to show you guys, because I don't think I want to play Silksong, because I love the Hollow Knight and Silksong. Yeah, Rayman Adventures. I love the Hollow Knight and Silksong music. Those are my favorite soundtracks of all time. So I have been curious about the games for a while, and I've been wanting to play them. Yes, Lemon Boy, appreciate dinosaurs. Yes, thank you. We acknowledge the dinosaur supremacy. But yeah, so Rayman Adventures, did you hear that they're making a sequel game to it, I think? Or like they're rebooting it or something? Rayman Legends is what we played. Okay. But yeah, they're making another game of it. Is that an axolotl or a dragon? I love that. That's so cute. Yeah, I don't remember, but it was one of them. But they're making another one. And I'm really curious to see what it's like. Because, you know, whenever there's like a new game, I'm always curious about it. Okay, I think the one that I'm thinking of, the two of us playing a lot together, is Origins. But I could be remembering wrong. Oh, I can't stop staring at the little dancing dragon axolotl thing. But dinosaur. I'm gonna go back to the dinosaur things. I'm determined to finish this anecdote, if only for my own satisfaction. Because when I found out that Sam Neill had passed away, I was really, really sad. But it made me think about, one of my favorite... Oh my gosh, that's so cute, Zizi, stop. I can't. Dinosaurs and Dragons are... Yes, I love them. Do I know anything about them? Actually, I know a little bit more about dragons than I would think about, like, how the difference between, like, a dragon and a wyvern and a worm and that stuff. Oh. Guys, I'm trying to focus! I'm trying to focus! It's evil! Those are supremely silly gooses in chat right now. Oh! Dinosaurs. Dinosaurs. Oh my gosh. Towinder, stop! No! Dinosaurs made me think of Minecraft Oasis. That's what I was trying to get to! All of those tangents were leading back to Minecraft Oasis. And I started rewatching it, and I forgot how nostalgic it is for me, and the intense... the intense desire that I have to play that mod pack, if only for the nostalgic reasons. Because, like, and I mentioned this quite a bit, actually, in my most recent video, and the first video on the SMP, and then I mentioned it quite a bit in the video that I, like, just recorded, but I'm actually not the biggest fan of modded Minecraft. I don't hate it. Oh my gosh. Where are these little dragon guys from? I love them. Yeah, I started rewatching Minecraft Oasis, and I'm so tempted to get the mod pack and just have that be a stream series of, like, my own crusader. Note it! She does sound cool. Oh my gosh. I'll make cheese. We love the cheese moats. Yeah, I'm so tempted to... Once my PC has been built and, like, I'm using it and all that fun stuff, which, when that does get built, I'll probably take a week off from streaming just to, like, finish setting everything up and make sure that I'm good to go to stream. I'm sure it'll be fine, and it shouldn't take that long, but I'd rather be safe than, like, dealing with a whole bunch of glitches, streaming for you guys, because I already have enough technical ineptitude. Yeah, I want... The reason I bring up dinosaurs in Minecraft Oasis is because Minecraft Oasis has an archaeology mod where she can get fossils, and if she gets enough of the fossils, she can make dinosaur eggs and embryos and make dinosaurs and have dinosaurs as pets. And I want it so bad. I want dinosaurs, guys. I don't even care that if they were still around IRL, they would kill me so fast. I would die happy. Did I just find my other thing? I'm just gonna... Did I seriously just find my... No, this is the same paths that I've been mining in, I think. Yes, it is. Don't put that into the universe! Why would you say that? I don't want to be allergic to the dinosaurs. My favorite dinosaur? I would love to know everyone's favorite dinosaurs, actually. So, the Parasaurolophus. the list. Hold on. We can't talk about dinosaurs and not put up pictures of the dinosaurs. We grab a picture of the dinosaur. Parasaurolophus. Oh, I like that one too. See, this is where I'm like, I don't remember the names off the top of my head, but I love the dinosaurs. Dinosaur. Okay, we choose this one because he just looks like a goofy little guy. Sacros. Oh, the ones that go raw. That's a good one. Dodos are not dinosaurs. I love dodo birds as well, but they are not dinosaurs. Hold on, I'm getting pictures of the dinosaurs. Are you just listing off a bunch of dinosaurs? Did you look up a list of dinosaurs? Because I didn't think that you knew this many dinosaurs, Toender. I think... Hold on, I can pull up my favorite dinosaur in just a second. And I can explain why it's my favorite as well, because it's kind of a cool dinosaur. Those were just at the top of your head. Okay, bud. Sure. I think it'll probably be surprising to see what my favorite dinosaur is, because I feel like it doesn't super match the vibe that I have. We start with adding this little guy up. Oh, that's so little. That's like super little. So this is what Lemon Boy said. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. What did I just do? I think I shifted. It's fine. So this is what Lemon Boy said. And then this is the first one that Toender said. Okay, stop lifting. You're listening off too much. Yeeky. Actually, I don't know if I've heard of that one. Yeeky. Oh! That is way cool. It's a burb. I wasn't expecting a burb. Sally! What's up, Sally? We are talking about dinosaurs. Hydrate. Don't dehydrate. We gotta hydrate. Don't dehydrate. But yeah, we're talking about dinosaurs because why not? So this is the... Which one is this one? This is the Sarcosaurus. And then... Dinosaur! I love dinosaurs. And then... This is the Dimetrodon. We got beautiful dinosaurs. Compy. Oh, compies are cute. Okay, we're gonna make it bigger. Wait, I might actually get a picture of compies because I do like compies. So, the compy is actually called the Compsognathus. Yep. The Dilophosaurs are also really, really cool. But no, that's not my favorite. Okay, hold on. This is... Where's the burb that I just downloaded? Okay, well, I can't find the burb that I just downloaded for you, ZZ. This is a compy. They're just a whittle guy. Just a whittle guy. Look at the whittle dinosaur. That's whittle. But my favorite... Actually, no. I need to get I think it's Yeeki. I think that's how you pronounce it. That looks like how you would say it. I think that's how you say it. I know, I'm getting your burb. Oh, that's really big. Hold on. You can't see the whole burb. That's the Yeeki. I think that's how you say it. I'm not totally sure, and if I'm butchering that, then, like, my apologies to dinosaurs. It's a very big burb. I think, in actuality, it would probably be closer to the size of a compy, which is, like, 2 feet tall. I think, if I'm remembering right. Oh, Hyanodon is cool. But no, stop distracting me. I need to talk about my favorite dinosaur. Gosh! My favorite dinosaur is definitely not going to be what people... Ichthyosaurus is cool. This is my favorite dinosaur. I feel like it's not what people would expect from me. They would expect... Iguanodon. Stop! Okay, now I'm thinking about dinosaur trained. Anyways, so this is an Allosaurus. Why do I like the Allosaurus so much? Because the Allosaurus is a dinosaur that we can confirm was very likely to be a species with a lot of disabilities. And it is because of studying the Allosaurus bones that we have been able to learn about a whole bunch of like bone diseases that a lot of humans have too. And we've learned a lot about the origin of these diseases because we've been able to study it in Allosaurus. Oh, it's the size of a pigeon! Oh my gosh! So like, oh my gosh, that's kind of amazing. It's just a little baby dinosaur. It's probably a good thing that it doesn't exist anymore because I would probably like take that dinosaur and make it my pet. I would domesticate it like we domesticated pigeons, except I wouldn't abandon it like we abandoned pigeons. It would be my bestest friend forever. But yeah, Allosauruses were disabled dinos, and that means that they're my favorite because I relate. But if I was a dinosaur, I don't think I'd actually be a dinosaur. I think I'd be Oh hey! Hi Celoria, we're talking about dinosaurs. I will dinosaur. If I was a dinosaur, I don't think I would be a carnivorous one, and I don't think I would actually be a dinosaur. I would probably be a pteranodon. Well, no, I wouldn't be a pteranodon because I don't know. I would have to think about that. Okay. I stand up for Stretch. Y'all should stand up for Stretch, too. My goodness. Toewinder, you can stop listing dinosaurs. It's okay. We don't need to list off all the dinosaurs, as cool as dinosaurs are. Oh my goodness. Okay. Pteranodon is not a dinosaur. It was around the same time as dinosaurs, but it was not a dinosaur. Okay, I need to lock back in and stop getting distracted by dinosaurs. Be back. Okay. What was my thought? I was about to start yapping about anything else, something else. Speaking of dinosaurs, that's what it was. Did any of y'all ever watch Dinosaur Train? Because I loved that show, man. That was one of my all-time favorites as a kid. There's a dinosaur train. Dinosaur train. Gonna ride, 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 ride. The dinosaur train. It's a great show. 10 out of 10. Highly recommend it. Also, because I was just singing about dinosaurs, that reminds me, actually, of a question that I had for you guys, because I've been messing around with a whole lot of mic stuff to try and make my mic quality better, because it's so bad that it makes me cringe while I edit. Does this sound better to you guys? Like, is this a better quality sound and audio, or is it about the same? Like, I'm curious to know if what I've been changing. Okay, several of those are not dinosaurs. Well, okay, actually, yeah, there's like 3 of those that aren't dinosaurs, bro. Ark survival. Unless I can tame and befriend the dinosaurs, no. I want to be friends with the dinosaurs. But no, is the audio quality better for you guys? I'd really like to know. I can? I would play it then. Oh, dang it, Jeezy. I even just stretched too. I shouldn't be slouching already. But I was. But I fixed it, so y'all should also check your posture. We want to take care of our backs. They're the only backs we got. Ancient debris. You're beautiful. You're beautiful. You're beautiful. It's true. Okay, hold on. I'm just going to see. Okay, I should probably go down and then go straight, because then I can go for a while. Wait, where did I say I would go? This way. I want to start here. I got that stuck in my head. It's totally my own fault. I had another thought. What was my thought? I literally cannot remember. Yep. It's fine. No! 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 Go away, lava! Unrelated to dinosaurs in a complete, like, not even 180. It's I don't even know if there's a mathematical equation to explain the direction change that we're about to take. You know what came out in theaters today? Hadestown, the pro shoot. You know what I can't go see today? Hadestown, the pro shoot. And I'm really upsetty spaghetti about this, because I love Hadestown. I am very, very upsetty spaghetti that I cannot make it today. Because I want to see it, and I want it to do well, because it's only in theaters for 5 days. I think. It might be, yeah, 5 days. And I need it to do well, because I'm a strong believer that the arts as a whole, but especially theater, because of, like, what it entails, are so crucial for teaching empathy and, like, some really crucial skills to people. And it's important that they get the proper support, and that when we have good works of theater that, like, remind people of how much being human impacts everything. Ooh. I don't even know what that is supposed to be, Toender. Yeah. If you can, go see Hadestown in a theater near you, because it's an amazing show with amazing music. It is the original cast that is performing it in this pro shoot that they did. Especially, it is going to be phenomenal. And if you can see it, do it. Because I said so. No, not because I said so, but because we deserve to enjoy good things. Once upon a time, there's... Oh, boo. It's such a good show. Also, I'm just a sucker for Greek mythology. Which, you know, which should mean that I'm, like, talking about the Odyssey, but I don't know if I have an opinion on that one yet, because I've been kind of avoiding a lot of the information on it, unless it's, like, the behind-the-scenes stuff, because that stuff's really interesting to me. But, with the Odyssey, I'm pretty familiar with it, but my favorite version is the Emily Wilson translation. I feel like she did a really wonderful job in translating it and in preserving a lot of the original integrity and some, like, really important points from the story. So if you're going to read it, I would highly recommend her translation. It's fantastic. But I have mixed feelings about seeing the Christopher Nolan one, because this is kind of a petty reason to not see it. But I own that, and I'm aware, and I'll probably find a time to go and watch it anyways, even if it's, like, after it's out of theaters. They're not keeping in the nobody thing, and that's such an important part of the story. That's, like, one of the things that it is most known for. And that whole interaction literally shapes the entire Odyssey. It's not just like, I know that they're keeping the Cyclops in there, but that's not the same thing as keeping the nobody thing in. So for context, if you aren't super familiar with the Odyssey, basically the Odyssey is a follow-up story to the Iliad. The Iliad is the story of the Iliad is the story of, why am I technically yes, because Odyssey is derived from the journey of Odysseus, kind of. That's not 100% the right way to put it, but that's not the wrong way. But basically, the Odyssey takes place when they're trying to get back after fighting in the Trojan War. And Odysseus is the, I guess, like, the main character, you would say. And it's a very short journey, but, oh, that was almost really bad. But on their way back, they stop at an island because they need to stop for, like, food and stuff, and they're like, okay, yeah, we're gonna stop here. And it turns out this island is the home of Polyphemus, who is a very infamous Cyclops known for eating travelers who end up on his island. And so they land there, and the Cyclops, I believe he captures a whole bunch of I mean, yeah, kind of. He's the OG main character energy dude. Stop distracting me, gosh. But he, like, Odysseus goes to save his crew. And he has to fight the Cyclops and blah, blah, blah. But the Cyclops keeps asking for his name because they, like, have a little chat first. And Odysseus' answer is nobody. His name is Nobody. And so after Odysseus, like, blinds Polyphemus in order to save him and his crew, and also, like, kind of steals some sheep and the like, and blah, 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 blah. Anyways, so they do that, and Polyphemus goes on to tell people, like, nobody blinded me, nobody stole my sheep, nobody did this and this and this, and all the other Cyclopses are like, bro, you insane, like, you're saying that nobody did this. And yeah, but after that interaction, Polyphemus is one of the sons of Poseidon. So Poseidon is really, really mad at Odysseus for hurting his son. And so he basically is the whole reason that it takes what should have been, like, not even a month of sailing. Like, it would have been, like, a couple of weeks, I think. I don't remember. It's a really small journey. I genuinely do not remember how long it was actually supposed to take. But it took him 20 years. I mean, it took him 10 years instead. So they were gone for 10 years for the Trojan War, which is the story in the Iliad. And the Iliad mainly focuses on just, like, war. Literally. Nobody did it, though. Nobody did it. But, like, it takes him 10 years to get back. And granted, 7 of those years are spent on the island Ogygia with the nymph Calypso, which is a whole other topic, but yeah. So I'm not sure if I want to see the Odyssey just because it took out the nobody joke, and that's such, like, a classic part of the Odyssey that to not have it in there feels wrong, in my opinion. So I don't know. We'll see. Okay, I cannot be this bad at finding ancient debris. Like, I've been doing this for almost an hour and I have 4 pieces. That's redonkulous. Am I still on the right level? Yeah. It is funny. Yeah, no, if you want, like, I mean, obviously people talk about this, it, like, has its own TV series now, so it's not, like... Oh. Don't die, don't die. I'm gonna be so sad if I die. Evil! Evil lava! Why did that not... Oh, because I'm at... That would not have been able to... Okay. Let me see. That's probably not the right one to go. I'll go down this one. Man, that was scary. I totally lost my train of thought. Oh, Percy Jackson. That's what I was going to talk about. Percy Jackson's, like, recreation of that is iconic and definitely one of my favorite modern adaptations. We love Percy Jackson and Rick Riordan. From the storm. I don't want to keep doing this, but I want the netherite gear. Oh my goodness! Thank you, Minecraft Universe, for smiling upon me. You are appreciated. Oh, it's even 2 pieces! Minecraft Universe, you are so generous. I need so much more than what I have, though. Really should have grabbed a shovel so I could, like, check underground, but alas. Man. I could, well, it's better to turn right here. Maybe. Wait, what if I go back a little bit and then go that way? That should be good for a while. Ah, spooky sounds. Yeah, this one. I had a thought, but the thought has left me. as usual. That's just a common pattern. Mostly because, like, I'm also really tired. I mean, I'm always tired, but I can't get over what happened yesterday. So yesterday, I had to go to the dentist. Pretty typical stuff. You know, like, it's the dentist. The dentist for me is a little more complicated than it is for the average individual just because of all my health issues. But this is a really, I recently found this dentist and they are amazing and have been so helpful in trying to figure out all my health issues and like how to get my dental work done safely, because it gets very complicated very quickly with me. And one of the reasons that dental work kind of sucks for me is because I do have red hair. Ish. Well, technically, okay. Genetically speaking, I am a redhead. If you were to like look up the genetic code, it says red hair. The presentation of it is like strawberry blonde. Like brown, like even not it's not even a strawberry blonde anymore. It's like a reddish, brownish, blondish color. It's a kind of a muddy color, honestly, unless it's like in certain light, but whatever. Either way, the redhead mutation is there. And the redhead mutation changes your metabolism. And so if you have this mutation, you will metabolize, and like your body will process anesthesia and numbing agents. Color Del Taco's aftermath? Color of Del Oh my gosh. That is not the color of my hair, Doe Under. But basically, because of the red hair, I metabolize numbing stuff really, really fast. And then in addition to that, I have a connective tissue disorder that impacts the way that my body will process numbing stuff as well. So it's just like a double whammy of not fun stuff. So in the past, whenever I've gone to get dental work, I am not entirely numb. I'm actually like only like 65% numb for the procedure. And it really, really sucks. And I'm in a lot of pain, and it's really stressful, and I get really, really tired after because my body is just like super worn out from being in pain and trying to sit still, and like it just sucks. I don't recommend it for anyone. But one of the really amazing things about this dental office is I was able to do like a genetic allergy test, basically, where it was going through all of the materials used in dental work, and it ranked how reactive I was to them, so that I would know which ones I could use safely and not like be in so much pain. And they actually like listened when I said like, hey, I have these conditions, like I'm gonna need a little more numbing stuff in order to like be fully numb. And it was fantastic. I have never been so numb for a dental thing in my life, and it was great. 10 out of 10 experience. They were awesome. But then afterwards, I was so tired. And I was like, okay, I'll just take a little nap when I get home. It's not a big deal, and then I'll be able to get like some stuff done for the day. The drugs really did. They were so nice. My face, I could not feel it at all. And I looked absolutely insane, but worth it. Because, you know, like half my face was numb, so like I couldn't smile properly and all that. But I would take that 10 times over if it meant not being in pain for the dentist. But I get back home and I'm like, okay, I'm just going to take a little nap. It's not going to be that long. It'll be like maybe an hour and a half. So I get back home around noon. It's almost 1 o'clock by the time I actually like get home because of traffic. But it was like 12:30, 1, somewhere around there. And I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna go lie down for a little bit. It won't be that long. I wake up at 4:30. Totally disoriented. And I basically slept all day. And you know what? I needed it, and I'm always a big advocate. More ancient debris, yay. I'm a big advocate for, like, resting and sleep and getting... I keep getting 2, and that's really nice, because it's always really sad. Average after school nap. Bro, I wish. It's always really nice to get more than just, like, the 1 little bits of ancient debris. But yeah, I was like, wait, I've slept all day. I have stuff I need to get done. This isn't good. But now I'm like extra tired because unfortunately I did not sleep last night because I slept so much during the day. My body was like, you don't need it. You can be awake. And I'm like, no, actually, I can't be awake. I need eep. I need to be eeping. Eepy deepy time for me. But unfortunately, I was not eepy deeping last night. But that's okay. It just means that I'm extra tired today and hoping that I will just, like, zonk out tonight. We're just gonna try to clear up some inventory space so that, like, everything is not totally taking over. And then I can also do that, and then I will go boop, and then I will go boop, and then I will go do 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 do. Do 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 do. And yes, the noises are necessary. Do 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 do. 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 Nice. Look at how much more space we just got. I don't know why that reminded me of this, but hour notice. Make sure you stand up. Make sure you stretch a little bit. Hydrate if you haven't really been drinking water. It's important to take care of yourselves. I don't know what accent that was, but the advice is good regardless. Yeah. Make sure you're hydrating right now. I actually should probably hydrate right now too. What's my water bottle? No! Thank you, Toender. We appreciate you. There's a whole lot of things I need to set up to make your life easier. My bad. It'll happen, I swear. Just gotta get some XP and repair my pickaxe a little bit. Okay. Get some water. Delicious. We love staying hydrated. I think just like thinking about hydration, and this is what I'm yapping about now. I think one of the reasons that I struggle so much with hydration is that, like, with my health stuff, I think I've mentioned this before, but my health stuff sometimes makes it really hard for me to drink water because it can make me feel really, really sick. And I kind of forget that you can, like, make flavored water. Like, that is absolutely an option, and if I did that, I would definitely be much more hydrated because I'd be like, oh, look, I'm drinking water and it's not making me feel icky. Because here, okay, interestingly enough, I'm not allergic to water. I'm allergic to a lot of the common things that are found in water. Oop, I'm glad that I stopped. So, like, I'm allergic to a lot of, like, common minerals in water sources. So, we got, like, a really fancy water filter that's, like, the reverse osmosis thing. And then we have a remineralization thing that adds back essential minerals that, like, you have to make sure that you have in your water. So, or it's not you don't have to, but it's really good to make sure that you have access to them somewhere. And it's easiest to get them consistently in water. Just because I think of, like, how it dissolves. I don't know. All I know is that everyone just tells me to get it in water. But I could absolutely be getting them in water by just adding flavor to it, and I don't, because I'm a silly goose. Yeah, drink water. Do you even drink either of those, Toe Ender? Toe Ender, I expect an answer. Toe Ender, do you drink Monster and Red Bull? This is news to me if you do. That's what I thought. Here's the thing with Monster and Red Bull. If you drink them in moderation, like, whatever. It's your choice. But, like, be smart about it if you're gonna have it. My gosh. Like, I occasionally will have... I don't do Monster or Red Bull, but you are a cool kid. You're the coolest. You are so cool, Toe Ender. I don't do Monster or Red Bull. I do the... What is it? If I'm gonna have an energy drink, it's going to be either... I don't remember. One of the cleaner ones. Or it's gonna be a Kickstart that Mountain Dew makes. I think it's Mountain Dew. But yeah, I had those in high school, and then, like, my freshman year of college, that was... I lived off of those. I lived off of those and Snickers. That was my life. Personally, more of a death water. Yeah, it's liquid death. Okay, you know what? If it wasn't for some logistical things that come with, like, posting my service dog online, of, like, I don't want her to be distracted when I take her out places, and not that I'm, like, a massive person on the internet at all. I'm not. But there's still enough of risk of her getting recognized and getting distracted when she's on duty. But otherwise I would post this. But the other day, I decided to let her try sparkling water, so I got some of the Liquid Death. And if you're not familiar with what Liquid Death is, Liquid Death is a sparkling water brand that is designed to look like basically beer cans, so that people who don't drink can, like, not get questions about it. But I let her try some of that, and I was expecting kind of like a lot of dogs who try sparkling water, they, like, cough and gag and are like, bleh. You know, like, they don't like it. She got so sad. I felt horrible. Like, she was genuinely devastated. And I felt so guilty for giving it to her, because she was just so sad. And it was so mean of me. I shouldn't have done it. But I did. And I betrayed her. I don't know what I'm doing. What am I doing? But yeah, she was very, very sad. Yeah, I feel really bad about it. 'Cause, like, she drank a little bit, and then she, like, lifted her head to look at me like, what is that? What did you just give me? And then I said, it's water, like, you can keep having it. And then she had a little bit more and coughed a little bit. And then she was just devastated and looked at me so sad. And then came over to, like, get comfort. And I'm like, I am a horrible person. What have I done? I don't think I could ever do that again. I felt so bad. Don't give your dog sparkling water, guys. It's mean. Their little puppy hearts don't get it. I feel like this is not the best place to be looking for ancient debris. Like, I don't think I'm gonna find much in the a cube. I think I'm pretty sure dogs can burp. I've certainly had my dog do what seems like a burp in my face. Let's Google. Can dogs burp? Let's see. Yes, they do burp. So it is a legitimate burp, but it's one of those things that, like, if your dog's doing it excessively, then, like, something's probably wrong. Can I go that way? Oh, I definitely don't want to go that way. Maybe that way. So just down one more. That's the way I just came. I want to be here. That doesn't seem... Oh, because it's this one. Yeah, don't give your dogs sparkling water. Moral of the story, that's really what the point is. Give me ancient debris. I need it, please. I just want to upgrade my gear. And I only have 5 netherite ingots back at my base. So I need, like, more. I just wanna be part of your symphony. We hold tight and not let go. Looking up on the radio. We hold tight and not let go. Guys, I'm just as good as Zara Larson, obviously. Put me on the radio. For a while, actually, one of my stims was recreating the version that one guy did that's, like, super high-pitched. That a lot of people would be like, ah! What was that? A stretch. Okay, that is a good call. We do need to stretch. Everybody stretch. Stand up. Do little calf raises. Put your arms above your head. Do a little bit of a helicopter motion, you know, twisting at your waist. Get some wiggles in. It's really good for you to wiggle. I'm also now sitting in a way that's not good, but it's okay because it's comfy. Give me that XP to fix my pickaxe. No. No, we do not support taking drugs. That is not good for you. And I'm not... The reason I said the sitting thing is because I sit with one of my legs tucked under me a little bit. Because it helps my posture stay straighter. And that's really important for me because of my health conditions to have good posture. I just forget. So, like... We don't support... No, drugs and bad seating positions are not the same thing. Genuinely, though, one of the best things for helping my posture has been putting a pillow behind my back. Doesn't really, like, matter how good the chair is. If I have a pillow behind my back, it reminds me to sit up straight. But it also takes less effort for me to sit up straight because I can relax a little bit. So there you go, pillow trick. Don't be sad, Towinder. You're okay. It's okay. You know it's not okay? That I'm not getting more danger debris. I would like some more, please. Please, sir, can I have some more? I don't know why that made me think of Hard Knock Life, because that is definitely not the same musical, but, you know, it's fine. Live, laugh, love, I guess. Oh no, extra sad toe ender. He has no toes to end. Whatever will he do? Oh no! 3 sad toe enders! It's a crisis. I'm sorry, what? I don't have a feet tag. You're right, my bad. I need to be like Bingus and say, put a feet tag in. Bingus is a great example for... That sounded sarcastic. Bingus actually is an amazing example in a lot of ways, and I really, really admire Gablingus for a whole lot of reasons, and one of them is, like, how genuinely supportive and kind he is to everyone who, like, he crosses paths with, like... I cannot express how petty the small... Really? No, not everyone. It can't be everyone, but yeah, like, Gablingus, like, he's such an amazing guy, and I highly recommend go following him. Like, his content is definitely mature, so if you're not comfortable with that, or, like, you're a minor, no interaction. Be safe, protect yourself. But, like, he really truly is such an amazing example of what kindness looks like in content creation, and I really, really admire that. And also, he's just kind of a cool dude. He can draw cool stuff. He's like an artist. That is not what I'm saying. I'm saying if there's a minor who somehow hears this, make smart choices. Because it is important that you be safe. The internet can be a very dangerous place. More ancient debris. Aw, man, it's just the one this time. That's okay. Oh my goodness. Is that a Technoblade line? Because that feels adjacent to Officer, I drop kick that child in self-defense. Where am I at? Am I like, oh yeah, there's no way I can like block that off. So we will go, why don't we just cut across? Actually, no, I can go that way. I'll go that way. Jinxie. Who's Jinxie? I don't think I've heard of them. Cause yeah, that's a big done goof. It's definitely not something you want to say. On the internet. But yeah, I don't think I've heard of Jinxie. Gotta just get all of these nuggets out of the way. Not really. Yeah, probably. I have a very interesting taste in content. I either like pure chaos or like super wholesome. There's not tons of in between. I mean, like obviously there's a little in between because I watch a lot of the hermits, and there's a good amount of in between of wholesome and pure chaos with them. But yeah. Oh, I got a buzz, and it's Toender. Such a nice little brother. I will look at that later when I'm not streaming. There we go. Wait, did I go down a level? I did. Just doing this to help me keep track of where I'm at level-wise and stay consistent. I really don't think I'm strong enough now. I don't know why that's stuck in my head, but now it is. But only if you do like a really bad Cher impersonation while singing it, you know? It's the only way it's valid. Give me that XP! The amount of quartz that I'm gonna have to collect for my Scrimpy Craft build is daunting. I've been planning stuff out, like mapping it in a creative world kind of thing. Or not mapping it, that's not the right word, but like practicing building it to like figure out how I want to approach it and all that. And when I say the amount of quartz that I have to get to achieve what I want is like borderline insane. I mean, I wouldn't blame any of my friends if they accused me of losing my marbles. Which is fair. Because I do feel kind of insane for like how big this thing is. Like, I got a screenshot the other day to show someone like what I was building. And it was the creative world screenshot. So like it was not all the way done. It was far from being done. I wasn't even like a third of the way up to the full height of just the tower bit. And that's not including some like elevated terraining stuff that I'm going to be doing. And I'm just terrified of now the amount of quartz that I have to get because it is so much. That's true. Well, this is like, even for a Minecraft survival build, like this is... That's true, that's true. I don't know. I would definitely say that what I'm... The scale of it all and how much I'm gonna need to do in like 3 months definitely puts it in the mega category. But that's like, I want to challenge myself and that's why I'm doing it, so. Can I turn this into something? I can. Perfect. Just trying to clear up my inventory space a little bit. That is true. That is true, but typically they're not doing it in 3 months. I think that is really what sets me apart from the sane ones. I mean, bartering farms let you have quartz, right? Or am I remembering wrong? Are bartering farms for quartz? Because the only way that I can, like, consistently remember how to get quartz is through mining. But I'm 90% sure that you can do a bartering farm. Well, yes, like, there's part of it is, like, speed of, like, when it's your job to do content, you make yourself do things even if you're, like, a little burnt out or whatever. Like, you stick... That's true. But we love Mog Swamp. He's an icon. Yeah, like, the upload schedule is a very real thing, and it definitely is a big factor in how quickly you get certain videos done. Absolutely. Like, there's no question about that. Yes, I know Mog Swamp. How could I not know Mog Swamp? He's a legend. Even though I feel really bad for him. Dude is, like, gone in way over his head. But yeah, like, even with the really massive builds, though, like, it does take so much more time than people realize, and the amount of things that you just have to, like, make sure you have to do some of the really massive builds is immensely overwhelming. Because just like for Verdapolis, which was the city that was the ruined cyberpunk city that I did on the last season of Hermitcraft, not Hermitcraft, of Skirmpycraft, that was about 3.5 months of work, I think. And the amount of resources that we used after scaling back, way scaling back on what the original plans were for it, is insane. Like, just the resources that we used to get the blast furnaces for the streets alone was... I had so many crash outs over this stupid blast furnace. Ah! Hydrate! Don't dehydrate! You gotta hydrate! Don't dehydrate! Delicious. But yeah, the resources for Verdapolis alone were insane. And they were fairly easy to get resources. Stretch for Verdapolis mentioned. Yep. Okay, guys, make sure you stretch. That actually feels really good. My shoulder just popped. I really hope the mic didn't pick that up. I don't need any more of my Rice Krispie escapades being caught on the internet. But yeah, the Verdapolis materials were a lot, and it wasn't even like, ooh. It wasn't hard to get materials for the most part, and like the ones that were a little bit harder to get, there was farms that we were able to use. But with a lot of the resources that I'm going to be using for the Ivory Tower, there's not really a way around just hours and hours and hours of mining. Like, that is inevitable. I might come up with I have a couple of ideas for things that I could do to, like, help make it a little less overwhelming for me, but, you know, there's only so much that can be done. Yeah, no, that is one of the things. That is actually what I just was talking about, because I couldn't remember if bartering farms were where you could get a bunch of quartz or not, but I honestly don't understand how bartering farms work, which is part of the reason I'm, like, kind of, like, intimidated to do one. But I should just go ahead and do it. Like, you know, that more ancient debris, perfect. Yeah, I don't know how to do a gold farm either. I know. I have a lot of skill issues, but it's okay. Because I got enthusiasm. Trick to bypass entity and stuff. Dang. No, I'm sure that that'll probably be what I end up doing. Because I don't have the time for the amount of mining I would need for the resources for the ivory tower. Like, there's just feasibly, it will not work unless I use a farm. And I've already talked to some people about, like, they're gonna help when they're in the nether and stuff, and if they gather a bunch, then they're gonna donate. Feed them gold from a gold farm. I don't know how to do a gold farm! But, like, yes, I know, and I'm trying to get more open to that. It just, like, feels... I don't know why it feels anti-Minecraft to me, but it does, because I'm like, Minecraft is about, like, the grind and putting in the work, even though, like, using farms does not lessen the amount of work that you're putting in. Like, it's a weird mental issue that I have, because, you know, why not? Why not make things harder for myself by having some weird mental, like, moral dilemma? Yeah, I know. But yeah, there's thoughts. I'll probably, if I do stream anything on the Scrimpy Craft server, then it will probably be a lot of the, like, farm building and mining stuff, just because I'm gonna have to do so much that if I'm not doing it on a stream or on a recording, I will not be motivated to do it, just because it's so intimidating to get it all done. Bro, almost 2 freaking hours, and I've only gotten 14 scraps. That's insane. It's true. Well, I read something when I was, like, doing my original ancient debris video, that when you actually, like, test out the different methods and, like, compare them, they're about the same. At least with, like, the last time somebody did it. It might have changed with, like, updates on chunk generation and how the ancient debris spawns, but, like, they're not... There's not that big of a difference between them all, is the thing. And... yeah, I don't know. Given my propensity for for causing myself death, it is probably better that I don't do some of the other methods, because I'm just too good at blowing myself up. That was dumb. That was totally dumb. Why did I do that? What? It's not? Oh my gosh, ZZ, I would never have known if you hadn't told me. Thank you so much. You just saved me. Uh-oh. That was a weird lag moment. Okay. Yeah. I know, Lemon Boy. That's insane. I genuinely never would have thought that fire is bad for my health. I don't know what I would have done if CZ hadn't said something. A world war... Okay, that is true. But can you set up a boar in the nether? I mean, I don't even know how to, like, set up one to begin with, but I feel like I don't really see people do nether bores. But maybe that's just because I'm like, I don't watch as much Minecraft content that's like farms. Gotcha. Give me that XP! Interesting. Maybe that'll be something that I do in Scrimpycraft is make a tunnel bore. Because I do need a lot of tough and deep slate for rocks and some terraforming that I'm going to be doing. So we'll see. There's a lot of options. Lot of methods and opportunities. Where is... Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. A sugarcane farm doesn't intimidate me, it just confuses me. But I figured it out, and I'm much more confident now in tackling redstone than I was before. I made a custom mud farm last season on Scrimpycraft. Thank you very much. And it was all me. Yeah, like the sugarcane farm, I just needed to figure out I just need to figure out the rules for redstone and then I'm fine. I don't remember where my torch is, or this is not ideal. Without glasses. Bro, I can't see without my glasses. Of course I would do it with glasses. Oh no. Can you get out of my face, please? Thank you. 17 pieces. That's pretty good. I just gotta remember how to get back to my stair. Observer piston, little... Well, yeah, I know. But it's more of like the actual like logistics of how redstone works that gets me a little stuck and confused. Because I know that it works basically... This is my way of understanding it, so it might not make sense to everyone, but I know that the redstone basically works like your nervous system does. Of like, it just passes messages and signals telling you this needs to be active, this doesn't need to be active, and blah, 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 blah. And then the more things you add, the more communication it's able to have with whatever it is that you're setting up. I get that as a concept. Where I struggle with the rest of it is understanding how, like, I'm not a nerd, you're a nerd. Understanding, like, the comparators, and I know that I know how a repeater works, but I don't necessarily know when it's always appropriate versus, like, trying to make it more consolidated. And stuff like that. That's where I get confused with redstone, and especially with moving, with like the flying machines and things like that. That just doesn't make sense to me. Cause like I know that it has to do with like certain blocks to make sure that they'll move with the machine, but it just, yeah, it is not. Redstone is not my cup of tea. And I'm interested in learning more about it because I do want to, but I just don't... It is not easy for me to understand. Even, like, I've been watching a whole lot of Tango Tech because of Hermitcraft. Shocker. Can I go 10 minutes without mentioning Hermitcraft? Probably not. But I've been watching a lot of Tango Tech to try and figure out how the redstone works a little bit better, and I think it's helping with just general... comprehension. Absolutely not. I am not. No, that is a big no. Mad respect to the people who can do that, but I am not one of them. Okay, where the frick is my... Way home. Comparators compare the signal going back into the back with the signals inside and subtracting the signal strengths. So it goes for the... Compare the signal going into the back with the signals. So they're saying we need to input this much power? I guess it would be what it's doing. Is that what it's doing? I was like, it needs X amount. This is how much power is in the back. I want to push this much forward based on these incoming signals. Is that what it's doing? There's the torches. Amount of power in the back minus the amount on the sides. Oh, okay, that's not as... I could see where that gets really complicated, but like conceptually, that's not too hard to grasp. Like that makes sense to me. That's really interesting though. Thank you, Lemon Boy. You answered my question. I don't know why I sounded so sarcastic there. I'm genuinely like grateful because I do want to learn this stuff. It is just not my strong suit. But that actually reminds me, have you seen the people doing like full-blown animations with the curtain blocks and lights in the snapshot? Because that's insane. Like, that is so freaking cool to me. I think it's this way. I'm really, really excited for the Dappled Forest update. Ah! Also read the... Hi, Dirty! Oh my gosh! It's been ages since I've seen you in chat. Welcome in! Okay, we can also read the signal strength from letters and just put things put directly behind. Interesting! Okay. One of these days I should do a redstone tutorial, you know? Where it's basically just me watching a tutorial and learning how to do redstone. But it's called redstone because it's funny. Haha. I think I'm just getting more lost. Redstone with res, but redstone is right there, ZZ. It's right there. But yes, thank you for the hydrate, Dirty. I did just hydrate, I swear. I probably gulped into the mic on accident, whoops. But the hydration has occurred, and I would encourage all of y'all to also hydrate because your body needs water. Because you are basically just walking soup. I don't know why I said that. I mean, it's not wrong, but it's also not right either. Anyways. Bro, I know that all of these tunnels connect, and my way out is gonna be somewhere, but I do not know where. Oh, there's just babies. Excuse me, babies. No. I don't know why that scared me so bad. I literally looked directly at that dude. Thought we go here. Eat a little bit. I'm not gonna play any music just in case of copyright issues, and also because my poor little laptop cannot handle streaming on Twitch and streaming music at the same time. That would not end well for me at all. Do I need to go down this way? No. I just wanna get out of the nether and go. How did I get that stuck in your head? I don't even know what song that is. So it's here. There's a gravel pile in the way. Blackstone. Gravel. Oh, I know where to go now. Okay, that's really not that far. Boom. No? Boom. Bro, I just figured out where I was at in relation to it. How did I already do this? Okay, it's literally just over there. I'm just gonna... We just mine. We're just mining our way back over there. Oh, I don't need to. Haha. Yay! I did it. I found it. Go me. This is for sure not enough ancient debris scraps to upgrade everything because I have 5 ingots. It takes 4 scraps per ingot. Yeah, this is not enough. But, it's a good start, and I should be able to at least get... I need to get my armor enchanted first before I upgrade it to netherite, but... that. But this is good enough for now, and honestly, my brain is starting to hurt from just staring at all the netherrack. So we're gonna be done with the mining. We might do a little bit of building. Just, you know, just a little cheeky house or something. Oh my goodness, my nose is suddenly super itchy. Ah! Ah! You're not Terry or Gary. That's for bartering stuff. Oh, you can go in there. Oh, and we come back as the sun is setting. Beautiful. Oh, big yawn. Oh my goodness. Ah! Whoa! Tidal wave! I don't know why I did that. No, my arrows. All this can go in there, though. I don't know if I have all of this in places, but it can go there. What do I want to do? Do I have quartz anywhere? I don't think... I thought I had quartz, but maybe I don't. Oh wait, here we go. We're just gonna craft a whole bunch so I can store it a little cleaner. I feel like it should go... Which chest was it? Was this one? This one? This one. I feel like it should go with all the nether stuff. Beautiful. And then I'm gonna just mine this one real quick. That reminds me. I don't know why this reminds me of it, but it did. Be on the lookout because I'm going to be posting a video for the 3rd week in a row. Hopefully on Tuesday, I will be posting my next episode of Relearning Minecraft. And I'm excited for it because I updated my world. So I did the sulfur cave exploration. It's kind of really fun. At least to me. I had fun making it. And I'm really excited to get another video for the series out. So just be aware. Yeah! It's a noise. It'll be, I think it'll probably end up being shorter than most of the videos that I make, for Relearning Minecraft, which is fine. Like, I recognize that my videos are very long and a lot of people don't have the patience to sit through them. Totally fair. I don't mind that at all. But this one I think is going to end up being a little bit shorter just because, like, I literally only did the sulfur caves and there wasn't a ton of things that happened from what I remember. But yeah, keep an eye out for that. It should be there in the next couple of days. And theoretically, my audio quality is like a million times better than it has been. I probably will still have to like continue to make adjustments because I'm learning things. Yes, I know that people watch those channels, but they're generally like established channels, not little baby channels like mine. I got a little baby channel. Can I put this in here? Oh, I can! But look. Oh, I have another 2. There we go. That I can... Oh, why did I... Anyways. I will not be upgrading any of my gear in this episode. Not in this episode. In this stream. Just because I want to, like... I'm gonna work on getting my levels up using my, What is it? I will be working on getting my levels up using my zombie spawner. And then that way I can get enchantments on my armor and make sure that everything is just, like, how I want it before I upgrade it to netherite, because it'll be so much more expensive to, I'm clicking all the wrong buttons. It'll be much more expensive to enchant it once it's netherite. But proof against what you said. Okay. No, I know that there's a lot of people who do that. I'm aware that also... Hold on. Okay. If you were to, like, take the time to, like, study analytics on YouTube, you would realize that shorts are one of the shorts on just, like, any platform, whether it's TikTok or Instagram Reels or whatever. That's insane. That is insane. That is not the norm. And I unfortunately do not have that kind of pull just yet, but that's okay. Wait, what did I do wrong? Do I need more gold? And well, I would love to have that kind of oomph. I do not. But I am gonna keep working on it to hopefully have that one day. That's true. That's true. I don't know. But, like, yeah, well, we will see. I would really like to get into making some of those longer videos and, like, doing a compilation even of, like, the first, like, 10 to 15 episodes of... Probably not. Oh, actually, that would be, like, insanely long. But I would love to do, like, compilation videos of all these things, but of the stuff that I've done. That's just not where things are at right now with my channel, and I'm okay with that. And I'm okay because I would rather have slow and steady growth than, like, blow up all at once and, like, be super overwhelmed and not know how to handle it. Do I want to do a little build? Actually, what I would rather do is actually finally take down that monstrosity, because it's not good. And it needs to go. Like, I get that, like, there's a nostalgia factor, because that was the first build that I did in this world that wasn't my little starter base. But it looks bad! So we're just gonna go around and gather up. This is not the right... Well, do I want to do that right now? I'm not gonna do that right now, actually. I changed my mind. I'm gonna cut down this tree. Here's my dilemma. I want to, like, keep streaming because I like yapping and chatting with you guys. But at the same time, I do recognize that I have other things that I need to get done. And I should probably stop streaming so I can go and do those things. But I don't want it. So we're just gonna chop down this tree while I ponder more things to potentially do. Because, as you can see, there's been some changes to this area. I actually didn't do that on camera at all. I just was, like, fixing up some holes back here, and I decided to clean up this area a little bit so I can, like, start working on getting, like, a town center kind of a thing established, because I want there to be, like, a big, like, plaza area, and that's where I'm gonna have... Oh, I love it when they hold out the poppies. Just, like, have, like, a big town square and maybe a big tree or a fountain. I haven't decided yet. I like trees, but also I think a fountain would allow for a better view of, like, the surroundings. So we'll see what I do. There's options. We got options. Hey, let's check out my... Whoa! That was a lot of... Oh my gosh, they've multiplied. No one's surprised. Well, I haven't hit 500 subscribers yet, so I can continue to procrastinate that problem. Yippee! Maybe I'll tear down this building. That's what I'll do. I'll sleep, and then we're gonna... Well, nah. I'll just go ahead and start. Because this... I have plans. And the more clear out the spaces... honestly, I found that, like, the clearer the spaces, the better my creativity can work, because I'm not getting distracted by pre-existing things. And that's really good for me. Because I get distracted fairly often when playing this little block game. So we're just going to take this down and keep yapping for a little bit longer. I think I'll go for another 20 minutes or so. And then I'll probably have to call it so I can, like, be a contributing member of society. And by that, I mean go and finish putting wallpaper on my walls because it needs to happen. Because I'm so close. I only have, like, a little bit more left. I'm honestly a little worried, though, that I didn't get enough wallpaper. Like, enough rolls. But I would be short by, like, barely anything, which is super obnoxious. But that's also why, guys, you should really, like, double and triple check your math. Because you don't want to be a silly goose like me. And I am, in fact, one of the silliest gooses. Okay, back to tearing this down. I am curious, though, do you guys prefer streams where, like, I'm adventuring and there's, like, a little bit more action, or do you not mind the behind-the-scenes stuff? Because originally when I started streaming, I was thinking that it would be mainly the, like, but more the behind-the-scenes stuff of, like, mining, clearing out stuff and building, so I wouldn't have to... So I could focus the main, like, YouTube series on, actually, like, exploring parts of the game that I hadn't before. But I'm really curious to see what you guys prefer on stream, because, yeah, I don't know. Because I know that when I watch people's streams and VODs and stuff, I really, really like when they're building and just chatting. That's probably my favorite kind of VOD to go and watch. I'm really, really bad about catching streams. Like, it's embarrassing how good I am at missing them. But I watch a lot of VODs. That's like my go-to way to wind down. I turn on a VOD for someone that I like, and then I just listen to it until I feel sleepy enough to just zonk out, and then I turn it off and go to sleep. Oh, dang it, I didn't mean to destroy that tall grass. Sad day. Ah, well. Also, okay, I will say, you have no say in this because I am the master. Wahahaha. But no, one of these days, I'm gonna come on here and I want to do... If you watch Corrales, he is one of the hermits. Let me actually pull up a picture of it. Like, it is one of my favorite organic Minecraft things I think I have ever seen. Which is saying something, because I have a lot of favorite organics. But, Corrales did a lavender field this season, and it's the most beautiful thing ever. Where this is like thumbnail of it, I think. Can I get, is there like an actual picture? Corrales Lavender Field Hermit Craft. Case in point, when it comes to streams, I prefer listening. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Where is just like a screenshot of his lavender fields? Right, thank you, Lemon Boy. I don't watch a lot of Corrales. I want to watch more of it, but I didn't get into Hermitcraft until season 10. And so I've been trying to slowly like integrate more of the hermits into my feed and watching them. But it wasn't until Mumbo did a video of some really, really amazing photography in the like Hermitcraft world, and it's just like the most gorgeous thing ever, and I'm obsessed with his lavender field. And I cannot find a good like picture of it to share, but I highly recommend looking up the Corrales lavender fields, and I want to do something like that. I say something like that, but I want to do that because I'm obsessed with it. Just like back here, like do a really pretty lavender field over here. I think it would look really, really nice. No, the photos that Mumbo took are insane. And I started following the account that he mentioned, Block Snaps, because here's a little fun fact about... Right? Oh my gosh, Lemon Boy, we're on the same wavelength, because I did a lot of photography before my disabilities decided that I needed to be disabled, you know, as they do. And so, like, watching his thought process and, like, just enjoying another photographer's process of, like, finding the shots that they love and lean towards, it was just so nice. And I genuinely adored watching that video. I think that was one of my favorite Mumbo videos ever. Not that I don't like a lot of Mumbo videos. His videos are always highly entertaining, and I'm never bored watching Mumbo. But the photography ones, I think I should have grabbed a shovel. They have a special place in my heart. And I really, really hope that he does more of them. Especially, like, I kind of hope that he does it again at the end of the season when everyone's bases are done. And then also he can get, like, actual shots of Decked Out, which would be amazing. Like, the shots of Decked Out that he could get with the block snap method are just... Ugh! I would lose my mind. So, I definitely... I highly recommend checking that out if you get a chance, but I need a lavender field. I didn't think I would. Yes! That was something that I was talking about with one of my friends, actually, was like, it was so, don't get me wrong, like, you can tell Mumbo is really loving building his base this season and what he has like been putting together and coming up with. Like, there is real passion in what he is doing, and it's amazing to see. But more than that, like, the genuine passion that he has for photography and being able to fuse his two interests was just so special to see, because he was so excited about it and so passionate. And I mean, it was also just like, it's entertaining as someone who does it. I'm fully like, it's fully a hobby for me, and I'm not particularly great at it, but like, you could see what his like habits were as a photographer and like what framing he tends to lean towards, and that was really entertaining for me as well, because like none of what he did was like bad at all, but he definitely he has a look that he really likes going for, and I love it when people have like distinct styles to them, especially when it comes to photography, because you can like, if you get like a bunch of pictures at the same place but it's a bunch of different photographers, it is a very different experience looking at them. And I really love, I just love people loving what they do. Yes, it did. No, I actually, after he posted that video, I looked into the town that he moved into out of curiosity, because again, like, it just looks so picturesque, and I can totally see that that is a very Mumbo place to live, and I'm really excited for him to be there. And enjoying those experiences. For a second, though, I thought you were talking about Pearl's base moving, and I was really confused. I was like, I mean, it was very Pearl, and there was definitely a lot of cool shots of like the like duplicate base and stuff, but yeah, that was fully me just being a silly goose, because I just watched, like, she just posted that and I just watched it, and I've been keeping up with her VODs about that as well. And like, Mumbo getting confused in the photography, like the Minecraft photography video of the double bases, was really funny. Honestly, just all the hermits being like, oh wait, there's two. It's just, there's something very wholesome about the hermits, and just the way that they all truly enjoy what they do. And I hope that one day I can inspire the same kind of like creative fan base and dedication to stuff that the hermits do. I really admire all of them. This is basically just turning into a hermit appreciation video, but I don't care. We need more hermit appreciation streams and videos, because they are such a talented group of people. Like, Zedaf's Is That Sheep Looking at Me game looks so fun, and I would genuinely love to play it given the opportunity. And I love seeing the hermits enjoy it, and like the way that they all genuinely support each other and each other's interest is really cool. We just love wholesome people, guys. We need more wholesome people. The way that okay. So in Scrimpy Craft Season 2, I fell a lot. Like, a lot. An embarrassing amount. And my friend who I built that with made fun of me so much for falling that I'm trying to be much better about shifting, which I already was trying to do anyways, but I'm even more aware of it, because I know that if I'm not shifting and I fall, then my friend Solorio will just like appear to make fun of me and mock. He'll be like, "Surprise, shorty." Actually, that's not what he would say. He would say, what would he say? There's options. He's got chaos in him. Probably just skill issue, actually, because I fell. Which is fair. But it's less of a skill issue and more of I'm just dumb. Not like dumb and like intellectual dumbness kind of, and more of a I just forget that shift prevents the falls. And I'm so used to just like jumping around like a maniac that I don't think about it. Oh no. Don't spread lies, Toender. Don't spread lies. I don't got square brain. I don't got a square brain. I don't know what shape my brain is, but it's not a square. It's probably more like an octagon or something. I would be the person to have an octagon brain. Ovular? Ovular? Okay. I don't know how to process what you said, but okay. I support you in your endeavors, I guess. It's like rain on your wedding day. It's a free ride when you already paid. Why am I suddenly out of breath? Oh my goodness. Where's my heart rate at? Watch work. Oh no, my heart wasn't even registering. I think I might be dead. Why is it not showing any pulse though? I got a watch to help monitor my health stuff, and it's currently not showing anything for my BPM. So, rip me. Toeender, what did you just send? That's not good. It should be showing a heart rate, though. Is my watch not tight? I'm just gonna hope that it fixes itself. Because that's an issue. And I don't want to deal with it. Like many of my problems. I'll make sure that I will be coming back and sleep. Ah! That's really loud. I need it. Dang it! You did catch me slouching. I was doing so good too! Man. Y'all are really catching me today. Caught me slouching multiple times. That was evil. Evil behavior. No, I will be coming back to like make this terrain actually look nice at some point. That is just not now. Speaking of terrain, and also just going back to gushing about the hermits and their amazing talent and skill and hard work and dedication that I really, really admire. I aspire to be as good at terraining as Scar and Pearl, because I don't even have words to describe how impressive what they do is, and they just like make the most beautiful landscapes. And the Outback inspired landscape that Pearl is doing this season is just insane, and I cannot get over it. I love it so much, and I really love Scar's mountains. He's always so good at mountains. Like it's just, and like even Joel or like Smallish Beans, he's doing some really awesome landscaping as well. Just in general, I feel like there's not I haven't seen any bad terrain, and like Tango's mountain range, amazing. Especially like I know that's not his, like that's way out of his comfort zone, and he's I just the hermits, man. They're so cool. Okay, chat, we're almost done though. We're almost done for today. So start pitching ideas for raiding in for who we could raid, because I'm very much down to raid someone. I always am. Whether or not I actually can will be like dependent on their settings, but if you have someone in mind, let me know. We'll try and give him a little raid. A little cheeky. Doug. I can't raid Doug. We've gone over this. It doesn't let me. His settings do not allow me to raid him. I'm sorry. I cannot raid Doug. Do you have anyone else in mind besides Doug? I can try again. I will try again for you, but I do not have high hopes that it will work. Let me just get this terrain stuff done. I will! Is he even live right now? Because if he's not live, then it doesn't matter if I try or not. He's not there. Okay, he is live. Okay, give me just a second. Okay, that's good enough for now. I'll make sure to come back and fix it more another time. But let me come stand here. This is a beautiful shot. We come stand here. You can look at my face, and I will try to raid Doug just for you, Toeender. Oh my goodness, I'm yawning so much! This is what I want? No, that's a prediction thing. Why am I suddenly forgetting how Stream Manager works? Raid. Let's raid. Oh, Eve's live? Just kidding. Well, okay. I will look at Doug first, and I will attempt Doug. But if that doesn't work, then we will raid Eve. Yeah, I cannot raid Doug. So we will raid Eve. I love Eve, and she's playing Mecha Chameleon. So it should be super fun. She's a really, really awesome person. And yeah. I'm sending you over to Eve. Thank you all so much for joining and hanging out with me today. And I hope that we can hang out some more soon. And hopefully I will have my PC soon, which will really help my raids. Not my raids. I mean, that'll help my raids too, but it'll help just everything. So, yeah. Goodbye. If it works, go goodbye. I think you're really cool. I like you a lot. Maybe we should hang out sometime? Raid!